Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Steve,
I'm Britt.
and we're DIY Offgrid, Texas. We're going to get into what we're doing today. The immortal words of my father, po folks got po way.
And in the words of yourself, safety third. And if you drink a Sprite and eat a banana, it'll make you puke. And I'm like, I don't know why anybody wants to puke. Also, sure, everything.
If I can't do it without falling and dying, I'll go. Love heart. Do you think anybody else in the world is this candid about shit like that?
Well, that was like when we were hanging up that shit, and I was like, why does it smell like cows over here? You're like, that's just where I've been pissing all weekend. Oh my god, did you hear about that news article or that news story? And this guy had a bunch of toy horses shoved up his ass. He's in stable condition.
It's not perfectly straight. It's got some gaps in it that the trim will cover, but it's all done. And aside from windows and doors, the house is dried in. So next weekend, we got to do a little bit of work on the TJ I-trusses. I don't know if you can really see it. You can only really see it eyeballing them from the end. Maybe you can see it in the video. They've got just a little bit of sag in them, which was a concern that I had when I built them. We based these specs on TJI's deflection charts. And of course, we knew it was going to be different using 2x4s versus engineered wood. And I mean, it's not bad. They're still, I think, within spec. They've got about, a quarter of an inch of deflection right in the center. Now that the roof is on, and there's 1,000 pounds up there. I'm sure it would be absolutely fine. I've seen buildings built by professional builders that had more sag than this does, but we're also about to put, 1,000 or 1,200 pounds of solar panels on top of this roof. So obviously we want it to be right. We don't want to build on something that we know is flawed. So next weekend, we're going to bring the drywall jack out here, jack up the sag, and then put sides on them. I think what we're going to do, and you guys let me know in the comments if there's a better way. I think what we're going to do is cut strips of plywood and screw them on the side, screw them and glue them on the side. Because obviously plywood has a ton of deflection strength when it's laid on edge. So I think we're just going to put one plywood side on each of them, bump up the strength considerably, and I think we'll be good to go then. But anyway, we've got to do that. We may bring back the sheet metal. I don't know. Just depends on finances, if we have the money to get all the metal, and if I have time to go to Dallas and pick it up. Obviously, there are places a lot closer. There are places right there in Waco that I can buy the metal, but there's a place in Dallas that's about 80 cents a foot cheaper. And obviously, finances are conducive to finding a good deal on everything we can. We should really start doing a before and after comparison of each day that we're out here.
It's rough.
If you look at our last video, the roof install.
Yeah.
If you look at the beginning of the video and then go right to the end when we're closing it out, we look like we've been president for 4 years.
Yeah.
Days out here are rough. It was, I think, 102 today, and the humidity was surely in the 80-90% range.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it's literally a sauna all day long. It's rough out here.
I stink a lot.
She does stink a lot, I'm here to tell you. Soon, possibly, we'll be sponsored by Humble Deodorant, and that will be less of an issue.
I forgot mine this morning.
I didn't see whether she put it on or not, but I would bet you $100 that she did not. That's an easy statement to believe.
Listen.
We're listening.
I don't have anything. My brain is like baby food.
I can't hear you. Your armpits are too loud.
I don't care.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. We filmed a ton of stuff for Patreon and took a bunch of pics for Patreon this weekend. Not that we don't want to put it on YouTube and share it with everybody, but we can't because of YouTube community guidelines. So look in the description of this video, and it's on our channel page for the Patreon link. It's only $9.99 a month. There's only one membership tier, and it gets you everything. So definitely check it out. There's a ton of good stuff on there now. There's going to be a lot more after this weekend. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. The two things I know you just absolutely can't deal with. Anything spicier than mayonnaise, and for the love of God, and your lips are so chapped.
Do your wives, girlfriends, partners, boyfriends, husbands, shit, we don't care. Do they know like how to build and stuff like that? Do they do that kind of stuff with y'all? Also, do you guys have to remind or tell your partners like what things are all the time?
And if you do, does it make you unreasonably angry every time you do?
I think that's a you thing. 110%. Our level of love and commitment is based on how much we're busting each other's balls. If he was like, "Good morning, beautiful. I hope you have a good day," and mwah, I'd be like,
He's cheating.
Are you mad at me? But if he's like, "Oh, morning, you fuck," while he like slaps me on the ass and tries to stick his finger in my fucking ear, I'm like, good. Everything is as it should be.
That reminds me, I haven't given you a surprise wet willy in a long time. We need to bring that back. Well, the beauty of it is you'll get spoiled to having hearing aids and you won't even be able to hear me coming. When you got them out in the morning, I mean, it's already almost this bad. But I could be like, "Who wants a wet willy?" And you'll just be like, oh my God, that was fucking great. Morning, y'all.
Morning, y'all.
It may not be morning when they watch.
Well, that sounds like some Brit shit too. You gotta let me get my gigs out. Okay. Okay.
For sure.